why we tell y'all that the braids is not for white people. Look at this next video.
Now, I don't get into the argument of what's culturally appropriate and what isn't. Quite honestly, I don't care. I have a degree in social sciences focused in anthropology along with all of my trichology stuff, and I don't care because it's usually the people that are the loudest that are the most wrong. You go to any island's life, the Caribbean, Jamaica, you name it. You go to the island life and there will be women walking up and down the beach begging to braid your hair. I shouldn't use the word begging, but asking. They want to braid your hair. They want to share their culture with you. They want you to spend money getting your hair done with them because that's how they support their families. So you will never get me on the train of this cultural appropriation bullshit with the hair. What I want to address in this video was the amount of hair loss that the girl experienced and showed when she took her braids out. That happens no matter what skin color you have and no matter what type of hair texture you have. In fact, the number one leading demographic in traction alopecia is Black women because of these protective hairstyles. I'm not for or against protective hairstyles because yes, does it cause a lot of stress on the hair follicle and the hair and it creates traction alopecia? Abso-freaking-lutely. There is no denying that. But when you deal with extremely curly hair, having to manage that on the daily is very, very difficult. So I do not shame Black women for doing what they have to do to make their lives a little bit easier and more manageable. But if you're going to wear those hairstyles, no matter what your skin tone is, you're going to increase your chances of traction alopecia. Now, the girl in the video, that's not traction alopecia, depending on how long she had those braids in. That can be normal shedding. Because when you're wearing your hair in tight hairstyles like braids or buns or ponytails, that hair cannot shed naturally because it is stuck in those hairstyles. Same when you're wearing extensions. So when you go to take those hairstyles out, you're gonna have that excess shedding that was just chilling in there. It's already shed, but it can't go anywhere. It's locked in the hairstyle. So when you take the hairstyle out, so does the shed. And it blows my mind how many people are so consumed with what other people are doing with their lives. You should just shut your mouth and leave the actual professionals to educating the people on what's going on with their hair. Stop being so consumed with what everybody else is doing or so offended over everything. Trust me, if you actually have a life and you have real problems in your life, you're not online worried about what some white girl's doing with her hair. You're just not. Because trust me, we're not worried about what you're doing with your hair, honey. We don't care. Now I do. If you're dealing with hair loss, I actually do care and I will help you. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care if you're male, female, or something else. I don't care if you're purple. I don't care if you're green. I don't care if your hair is green. I don't care. If you are dealing with hair loss, I know what a detriment that is inside and I will help you. Love one another. Stop tearing each other down out here. It's gross. Real grown women that are secure with themselves and have real life things going on. They're raising children. They have a career. They have hobbies. They have friends. They have family. Real successful women out in the real world are not worried about what another woman is doing with her hair. We don't care.